anywhere in your chart, it's time to have a reading here for you. I hope you can all hear me well. Oh, I see Dennis is already there. Hey, Dennis. Hey, goed dat je er bent, lieverd. Ik had een beetje verkouden en een griepje doe hier. Dus ik was er even niet, maar ik ben er weer, Dennis. Ik zie jou in ieder geval, dus de rest zal zo wel komen. But I will continue in English. Dennis, of course, I don't know whether YouTube notification is going to work again. So, maybe a lot of people won't show up. I don't know. I must say the recent Leo reading was amazing. Thank you, by the way, Leos. Maybe you're in this reading too. I don't know. Hey, Miriam. Hey, darling. Hey, Lisa. Hey. Good to see all of you. Welcome. Hey, Anne-Marie. Oh, there you are. There are my Astro Pretties and my Astro Handsomes. Hey, DJ Old School, talking about handsome. Hey. Good to see you. Bon matin, chérie, Michaela. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you, okay? I wasn't online, everybody. Of course, I was busy, you know me, right? But I also had a cold, everybody. I still have a little bit of a cold, so I am recovering for that one, yes. But I thought, let me go live. I also did some pre-recorded readings. They're still uploading, everybody, which is Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and I believe Libra too. They have been done. So yeah, YouTube is still uploading them. Don't ask me why, everybody. Sometimes it's weeks, right? I have no idea, but yeah, they're still uploading in the video section. You will find them once they are available. Just check them out, everybody, because I know YouTube is not sending any notifications, right? So everybody, yes, DJ Olsko is on his way to work. Where are all of you at, everybody? Let me know in the chat. This is your reading, Capricorn New Love. A tarot reading today. Afraid of you. What you need to know. Blessings and warnings. Somebody is afraid of you, Capricorns. We're going to check who that is, of course. Hey, Palona. All of you, welcome. Hey, Lemuel. All of you, good to see you, okay, in the chat. Capricorns, in the community tab, you see a posting. And I know, of course, YouTube did not send any notifications. But I was the only tarot reader, right, that predicted Charlie Kirk. So... yeah, that was, of course, quite astonishing. I got a lot of messages. I couldn't respond, so I put a posting, everybody, in the community tab. Because Instagram, email, everything was being bombarded. Like, OMG, you were the only one who predicted that. I know. We're doing this together as a family, right, everybody? Everything that I predict is always, a combination of me, of course, right? But together with you, right? We are a family, of course, right? So... yeah, there's more to the Charlie Kirk story, of course, right? Much more. Because, let me not say too much about that one, but there's much more about it, yeah? Okay, everybody, we're going to start with your reading. We're going to check now who is afraid of you, right? Because somebody is afraid of you. Every time when I start a reading, right, there's a message coming through. I don't channel, I don't, I'm not psychic or remote viewing. We don't do that here, everybody. This is beyond all that stuff, right? I am the daughter of a Brahmin priest. That's something else, right? And by the way, I also said it in the comments, okay, you can agree, you can disagree with Charlie. It doesn't matter, everybody. But you cannot celebrate somebody's death, right? That's evil. That's straight up evil. That's disgusting. So whatever that is about, right? I see a lot of people also celebrating. Yeah, there's always going to be a bill to be paid, right? Right, everybody? And maybe that is also the message, right, about what happened with Charlie Kirk. I believe that it says a lot about our society, everybody, right? And again, whether you agree, whether you don't agree, whether you know the man, you don't know the man, right? That's not the point, everybody. We are all human beings, right? Okay, everybody, having said that, we're going to start with your reading. Oh, this one wants to come out. Do you see that? It's eager to come out. Oh, it's a tarot reader that hates you, is afraid of you. If you are a tarot reader or you are a spiritual practitioner or, whomever you are, right? You must be a hell of a one, right, Capricorns? Because this is the first card that comes out. So the spiritual community is afraid of you, Capricorns. By the way, fake tarot readers that will tell you that there was first spirituality and then religion. That's not true. She's having a Torah on her lap. That is religion, right? I mean, it's in everybody's face, right? But some people are so dumb that they cannot even see that, right? And others of you, this is important, right? Of course, the letters are here, B and G, right? J, whatever you want to make out of it. Torah, religion, Jewish, anything, right? Others of you, it's because of that, right? You make no difference, Capricorns, right? You are religious and you are spiritual. So now what, right? That makes you even stronger, right? Capricorns, you have no need to put yourself in a segment, right? And put yourself in a box. You're saying, I can be everything, right? Why not? Right? So people are afraid of you because of your spiritual, your religious, and your open mindset, Capricorns. And if you are a tarot reader, if you are a spiritual practitioner, the spiritual community is not liking you. Well, tell us something new, right, everybody? Now, there you go, everybody. This is a lot of hate from the spiritual community. If you recognize it, there you go. They're copycatting you, blah, 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 right? This is the, all of them are eBay, right? You're Dubai. They want to be eBay, right? They're trying to be Dubai, but still, yeah, it's still eBay, right? So there you go. Others of you, I don't know, somebody is afraid of you and is asking spiritual practitioners about you, Capricorns. Do you want to know what they're asking about you? Do you want to know that, Capricorns, what they are asking about you? There's something about the name Barbara. And I also get Barbie. Maybe your name is Barbie. Or they call you Barbie, or you look like a Barbie. Others of you, Barka. Barka, big, or Barki. You will know. Barka or Barki, you will know. Barki Mai, okay. For some of you, this is your aunt. Your aunt is afraid of you. Or the oldest sister or oldest brother of your father or mother is afraid of you, something like that. Okay, let's see, okay. What is this about? You're saying yes? Okay, let's bring it on, everybody. Why? What did you do? Capricorns, you see me shoveling on screen, right? This is crazy. Huh. Okay. This is, I mean, what do you want me to tell you, everybody? They're afraid because they're not the high priest or the high priestess. They're a little midget. Wow. They're not as big as you are. Wow. Now, Capricorns, whether you are a brother or a sister, right? They are really afraid of you. Okay. Okay, now. You clearly see it, right? This is a small energy and you show up as the big energy, right? And of course, they cannot do what you do, Capricorns, right? It's like, for instance, me, right? I'm the only one in this whole world who predicted Charlie Kirk, right? In the Sagittarius reading, right? He's a rising Sagittarius, by the way. So, you see? You're way, way, way ahead. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart or Pisces. Capricorns, I also want to tell you something else, okay? Because these tarot readers, right? Be mindful, okay? Because Capricorns, you can only grow from people that are on your level or beyond. That's Capricorn, that is Aquarius and Pisces. Now, if it's a low life, Capricorn or Aquarius or Pisces, of course you cannot, right? I mean, if it's a Pisces that is obese, or a Capricorn that's obese, or an Aquarius that's obese, everybody, it means that they're not taking care of themselves, right? I'm not talking about thickalicious. I'm talking about obese as in it's eating away your organs, anatomically, physically, right? Those people can never advise you, everybody. And then I have somebody saying that you shouldn't get too cocky. Okay, well, you are either the high priest or priestess, right? Or you're not, everybody. Has nothing to do with cocky, right? You either have a degree or you don't have a degree, right, everybody? You either are pregnant or you're not pregnant, everybody. You either have a near-death experience or you don't have it. A near-death-like experience does not exist, everybody, right? And that is what these people are saying to everybody. But you really went through stuff, right? You really did it. And they're just, faking it, right? But you really went through something. You really are who you are, right? It also reminds me, by the way, of the Sadia Khan who was in the Leo reading. I don't know if you know who Sadia Khan is, everybody, but she's this gorgeous coach. And she's been doing some stuff that is not kosher. Absolutely not kosher, right? And now she is, of course, being attacked by different people. And if you've noticed, everybody is doing Charlie Kirk and Sadia Khan for the views. Have you noticed that, everybody? Also, the tarot readers, right? I mean, we could do a reading about Sadia Khan, about, Charlie Kirk, but what is the added value, everybody, of doing that? Those are the tarot readers that want views, everybody. So this is quite disturbing, everybody. It's quite worrying because people love it when people are just, going down and then they want to attack them. But let me ask you this, everybody. All those people, right, who are going crazy about Charlie Kirk and about Sadia Khan and whomever, right? They're acting like they haven't done anything wrong. They're acting like they are holy, but they're not. And that's exactly what this is about. Look, you know, Capricorns, you know that all these people are fake, right? They're all judging other people for what? You're saying literally, right? If you are so clean, right? If you are so holy, throw the first stone. They cannot, everybody. They cannot throw the stone. It's impossible, right? So these are all judgmental people. And this could literally be also, of course, a copycat, people who think that they can have your destiny, blah, 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 right? Like the monkey, right? Tarot reader, right? We all know who that is, everybody, right? Looks like a monkey. It's even a guy, by the way, right? It's not even a woman, right? Wears wigs, right? Then wants to do a photo shoot just like mine, right? And that is, of course, eBay. It's photoshopped anyhow, right? It's AI or whatever. It's ridiculous, right? You have the same energy here, Capricorns. And these people are so little. And they talk a lot about other people. Like they're all clean and they're so holy, right? Now, for the Sadia Khan, everybody, I saw on my feed, I saw this doctor who said, you don't have degrees and blah, blah, blah. Okay, true, whatever, right? But now she starts saying that Sadia Khan did cosmetic surgery. I was like, wait a minute, that you're going to say that she doesn't have the degrees? I think that's part of the discussion, right? That's okay. But why would you want to attack Sadia Khan on her cosmetic surgery? Who cares, everybody? Why is that important? If people want to do cosmetic surgery or wear a wig or whatever, they can do that. Now, if they're doing that to copycat you, then you could say something about it. But other than that, go ahead, have a blast, right? So now it even goes worse, right? So you know what my conclusion is, and it's the same here, Capricorn, with these energies. It's like people have been waiting to attack somebody. Are you with me, Capricorns? Are you with me? It's like people have been waiting, lurking, just for, in this case, Sadia Khan or what is it with Charlie Kirk, right? That something happens. And then everybody wants to have a say about it because low-key, everybody, they've just been hating these people always. Which is quite worrisome, right? And I must say that Candace Owens is also doing that. She's quite upfront, and what she says is, of course, right. I mean, you cannot say anything about what she says, except when she speaks French, right? I mean, that's horrible. Don't do that, Candace. But now she's going on and on and on about this Brigitte of France, right? It's like it's becoming an obsession, everybody. Do you see that? People are not genuine anymore. It's like, is it for the views? Is it for what is it? Is it about journalism or is it about, making somebody's life so miserable and then saying that it's journalism, but basically you just hate somebody utterly, utterly, utterly intense. You see that? And that is, I think, the virus that we have now, Capricorns. Stay on track, okay, and don't get lost in all these energies. Because just as people were afraid, right, of a Charlie Kirk or a Sadia Khan or whatever, there are always people lurking in the background to, they're waiting for a downfall or something like that, which is horrible, right? It's just horrible, everybody. And yeah, I got that in my feed, everybody, because I saw, you know how it goes, right? If you see one video of a person, in this case, Sadia Khan, right? Then you keep getting those views. And by the way, this is also a doctor who's doing that. I was like, seriously, you're a doctor. Why are you doing this? I believe her name is Dr. Connor or something like that. It's like, why are you doing this? Keep it to the issue and then let it go. Release it, man. And then move on, right? So somebody here is afraid of you, Capricorns, because you're telling it how it is. You're the bigger person, like literally. You're literally saying to people, move on, man, let it be. You don't have to, it must be tiresome for those people, everybody. You wake up and you go to sleep with hating somebody, right? Ridiculous. So, yeah, this is also the era that we're living in, everybody. Everybody wants to basically, get views and attention by other people's downfall. And you are making people afraid. Capricorns, you're either in isolation, you're not talking to anybody, you're alone, you don't want to deal with anybody. You just, people can't spot you because you're doing your own thing. You're not busy with other people. Some of you are definitely a tarot reader, spiritual practitioner, right? And you don't fall for all the crazy energy, right? You don't do that, right? So that is really good energy. And this is why they are afraid of you. They're absolutely not on your level. And this is why I always say, Capricorns, the zodiac belt is important. If you're at the end, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, you can never, if you're on the highest frequency, Capricorns, take advice of somebody before you. They are before you. You have already mastered that. So if somebody says that you're too cocky or something like that, it's not a Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Why would you take their advice, everybody? They're jealous. Makes no sense, right? I can tell you that the High Priestess is amazing and, oh, that's so good, Capricorn. But Capricorn, don't be cocky. Why would I want to say that, Capricorns? That has nothing to do with the card, right? It has everything to do with the one who's saying that, right? Or the tarot reader in this case. So, Capricorns, you're on a genuine path here where you're saying, I'm doing my own thing and people don't like that. Some of you have Aquarius or Pisces in your chart. Aquarius is, a million steps ahead, right? That's Aquarius energy. And Pisces is beyond the multiverse, right? By the way, thank you very much for the 22 licks. Thank you, Andreda. All of you, good to see you in the chat, okay? It's definitely astounding, the hate, right? Who said that? Lala J, thank you very much for saying that. I mean, yeah, it makes no sense, everybody. Right? Let people do what they want to do, everybody. And then, if you want to talk about Shadia and her diplomas, right? Lying about that, I think that is more than fair to call that out, right? Definitely. But talking about her cosmetic surgery, who cares, right? And by the way, I saw a picture of her before cosmetic surgery. She still looked beautiful, okay? So, I don't know. I don't know, okay? She still looked beautiful. But okay, aside from that, everybody, you see that you are the bigger and the better person. You're not falling for all these charades, these people that are, clustering together and trying to make people crazy, right? With an energy of, by basically hanging somebody. That's what they're doing, right? Yeah. That's what they're doing. So let's see. Why else are they afraid of you, Capricorns? The Emperor reversed. Wow. Wow. Capricorns. You could be with an Aries. Maybe they don't like you that you're with an Aries. Others of you have Aries in your chart, right? They cannot break your identity, Capricorns. Aries stands for identity, not personality, right? Personality, everybody, is what people make out of you. So you have to go to work. If you work at a finance office, everybody, you're going to be in a most likely black or gray or blue suit, right? That's normal, right? If you work at a fashion company, right, you have a total different outlook when you go to work, right? If you go to the hospital, everybody, or you put on your doctor's or your nurse outfit, etc. That's personality, right? This is identity. They cannot break your identity. They don't like it. And that's exactly what I said about that example with Shadia, right? You don't give in to the hysteria, everybody. That's collective psychosis. That is a word that I created. And international law says if you put it first in a video, then it's yours by default, which is the case. I have the video, right? I did that first. There is nobody who can tell me that I did it first. I don't have the evidence, right? So the emperor is they can't break you. Maybe you're on top here, I don't know, with the high priestess in the upright, the bigger one, right? The emperor reverse is also people that don't know how to lead, right? You know how to lead. By the way, some of you have bought your leadership management courses from me, right? So you are exploring that, right? You are absorbing that. You are integrating that into your life. Good. Maybe that's why people are jealous. If you want them, by the way, go to goddessdragontarot.com and then go to courses, everybody. You can see buy now, change your life, and then courses. Also, trading is there, and tarot courses are there, okay, for those who want to join. But this is in particular for the leadership management courses. Some of you have bought them. They don't like that. The emperor reversed. There's also something here about somebody that is jealous of your body, Capricorns. I don't know, maybe you're working out, maybe you're detoxing, I have no idea, but somebody is jealous of your body and your face and your brain. Let's see, another one here. Why they're so afraid of you? Others of you, I don't know, okay, your dad doesn't agree with something, or your ex or your husband. And others of you, you're hearing in your society, in your community, that tarot is bad or something like that. Yeah. We're in 2025, everybody. If people are still going to say that tarot is demonic, they really have severe issues. They really do. Let me see, okay? What else are they afraid of when it comes to you? Oh, the Empress is reversed. Capricorns. So, this is quite a setup, right? Are you looking here? Are you seeing? Like, hello, what is this? These are all major arcanas. Archana is arcana, everybody. And Archana in Sanskrit is hope. So it looks like you bring a lot of hope here, everybody. You help a lot of people, you support a lot of people. And even if you're in the background doing that, even if you're not there, there's a couple here, by the way, that's extremely jealous here, okay? They don't get along. They're not sleeping with each other. Look, the Emperor and the Empress reverse. Lord of mercy. What is this, everybody? She could also be the mistress, right? Capricorns. Okay, I'm going to give you all messages, right? Only take what resonates. This is not working out, right? Whomever these two people are, I don't know. You show up as the high priestess. So, one scenario, there's one Capricorn out here, maybe now or later, I don't know. Or maybe it's a crosswatcher, I don't know, Capricorns, who says, I'm okay being the side chick. Ah, there you go. Sadia Khan. Like literally. 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 Okay. That is crazy, everybody. You see me shoveling on screen, right? I believe she also has Capricorn. I believe she is a rising Capricorn. Aside from that, Capricorns, if you are saying, I'm okay with the side chick or the side man, buitenvrouw, buitenman, Dutch people. Okay, I guess it's working. These two are not having any intercourse, are not happy. Whatever this is with the Emperor and the Empress, okay? These two are utterly unhappy. Like utterly, utterly, utterly unhappy. I cannot even stress that enough. Utterly unhappy, right? The Emperor and the Empress reverse. Maybe they stay together for the children, because of the family. I don't know. Others of you, this is an arranged marriage. This is utterly okay. So let me just go to this storyline. Capricorns, if you're dealing with somebody that is in a relationship right now and says, I don't love this person, I don't want to be with this person, I don't belong there, believe them. They're not lying to you. Whatever you want out of it, because you show up as the high priestess, right? Believe them. I have another thing here, Capricorn. I see that some of you are spiritual practitioners, you're tarot readers, or whatever you do here. There's a person coming towards you. That person falls in love with you. This is your client. Best not to do that, Capricorns. Never mix business with pleasure. I always say that, right? I've been saying that for 7 years. Never do that, everybody. Is this person attractive? Is this person like you? Hello, yeah, ha, 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 ha. Yeah, ha, ha. But don't do it. Don't do it, Capricorns. If you already did it, you're saying it's too late. Yeah. It's going to be a thingy. Why am I saying that? Because for some reason, this person is still busy with this energy here. Not love. There's no love here. Nothing is here. Most likely it's pressure of, peer pressure. Family, whatever this is. Maybe some, joint financial, things that they need to arrange or something like that. But you don't have this person for yourself. Another thing, if that's not the case, you're going to have a difficult time, Capricorns, because this client of yours has family that is against tarot or spirituality, or maybe even your religion. Maybe you are Jewish. This is a Muslim person. They're against it. I'm just giving an example, right? Could be, Hindu and, Christian or whatever. Well, most likely that's not going to happen, but you catch my drift, everybody, right? So, and next to that, you get this toxic ex for free, or that toxic mother or toxic dad. There's a lot of toxicities that this person has. Is this client attractive? And then this card, right, means similar to you, right? But not on your level, because it's still smaller, Capricorns. There's a lot of toxicities here. So let's go back to the storyline. For those of you Capricorns who are saying, I am with somebody, or this is my client, if you can still say no, say no. You decide, of course, right? But I'm going to tell you, you're going to get a lot of toxicities here. If you haven't met them yet, just be mindful. There's going to be a lot of toxicities, especially if it's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, an Aries, or a Taurus. Maybe even a Casper, Pisces, Aries, Taurus. Yeah? Yeah. Now, next to that, for those of you who are not in this mess, right? These are spiritual practitioners, wannabes, right? Because this is a small one. A wannabe emperor, a wannabe empress. They're all wannabe. Wannabes. Write it down. Wannabes. Like literally. All wannabes. And they don't like it that you have everything here with the high priestess in the upright. Whatever that is, everybody. Maybe it's just your piece. Maybe you are a spiritual practitioner. Maybe you help a lot of people. Maybe you just know your stuff, everybody. Whatever this is, right? If you are in a relationship, then I have somebody that's really jealous with the emperor and the empress. And then I have an ex here, everybody, that is in an utterly unhappy relationship. And they wish they were with you. There's even no spirituality in this relationship. There's no love, no spirituality, no intercourse. Nothing is here, nothing. Do you want to know why these two people are still connected for some reason? Others of you, Capricorns, all your exes are afraid of you. The whole spiritual community and all your exes are afraid of you. Like literally. Hey, Paolo. Hey, Rachel. Hey. Good to have all of you. Good to see you in the chat, okay? Welcome. Okay, let's see, okay? What do we have here? Here we go. Yeah, I told you. Look, the Two of Wands reversed. I told you. These two are not getting along. They don't like each other even, Capricorn. I almost said Leos. Maybe there's a Leo involved. You have Leo in your chart. They don't even like each other. This is, by the way, Aries again. So double Aries and Taurus. These are all reversed. They're not attracted to it. Okay, they're disgusted by each other's body, or one of them is. There's issues with money. There is no wealthy energy. It's a couple that where people are saying like, "Who is that? Is that your partner? OMG, your partner looks like shit," or something like that. Okay. Okay. If this is your ex, everybody, they could really not be with them anymore. Okay. But they're watching you, right? Look, they're both holding the world. You are the world, Capricorns. That's you, right? You're Gaia, Roman, Greek mythology. You're Pachamama, Incas, and you're Prithvi in Sanskrit. That is my name. Goddess of the world, aka Capricorn, Prithvi. So, everybody, these two utterly disgusted of each other. Okay. And, well, maybe Sadia Khan is watching. If this is you watching, because I believe you are a rising Capricorn, then whatever this couple is about, right, they're not going to stay together. Even if they are, it's just for pressure. Maybe it's, social media pressure. I don't know. For the Capricorns that are saying, I know who this couple is, because for some of you, they want to have a threesome with you. You're like, nah, I don't want that. Lots of storylines here, right? Let's see, okay. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, the King of Cups is reversed. Everything that I was saying is here, everybody. There is no love, there is no intercourse, there's nothing here. So if this is your ex, you can be assured that they're looking at you. They're busy with you, otherwise they wouldn't show up here, right? You see? I think always TTWC has an issue or something like that. So I think we're gonna hide you, darling. Yes? So, now, let's not spend too much time on that, everybody. Let's continue, yeah? So, I also have, by the way, somebody here that is leaving a relationship because they're gay. King of Cups, the Emperor, and then the Empress reversed. So somebody is not into women or is not into man or whatever this is. There's an issue with the preference of the genitals. Yeah. Okay, Capricorn. So it's clear why people are afraid of you, right? All your exes in the spiritual, religious community, they are all afraid of you. All of them. Everybody's afraid of you. And why? Because you are the high priest, you are the high priestess. Now, let's see. What makes you so strong, everybody, what they really don't like. The Knight of Swords is reversed. Ooh, yeah, you are, of course, karma, right? Capricorns, they are. What are you doing here, Capricorns? You're saying, listen, I'm the high priest, I'm the high priestess, but if you come at me, you leave me no other option, right? And then people are wounded and afraid. This is a double deck, by the way. Capricorns, you see me shuffling on screen, right? And no, I cannot see through the cards. Now, Sagittarius Energy is here, right? Knight of Swords is also Sagittarius, jealous of you. We have here the X, right? This could be a tarot reader who says no contact is not something that you should listen to or watch. Well, that's for you to decide, right, Capricorns? You decide whether you want to look at no contact, because some people do reconcile. That does exist, yes, even after years, right? So there is a Sagittarius who says, don't listen to no contact because this is a couple here, right? Blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Well, it seems to be a tarot reader. Well, tarot reader, that's not for you to decide. Capricorn decides themselves, not you. And by the way, again, everybody, that's a Sagittarius. It's before you. If it's a tarot reader, forget about it. You're not going to learn anything from them. You've already mastered that. And no, Capricorns and Sagittarius are not the same. When a Sagittarius tarot reader says, oh, but Capricorn and Sagittarius are the same, it's because they want to be on your level. They're not. A Sagittarius is not a Capricorn. They do not rule karma. They don't rule fame. They're not the coin. They're not the world. Are you with me, everybody? So this is definitely a damage. This is not the highest frequency, right? Highest frequency never says that, by the way. Do you see that? This is a low vibrational Sagittarius. Of course, the highest frequency are on my channel. Yes, they are. The beautiful Sagittarius, right? Now, having said that, everybody, I don't know whether you slapped somebody. Did you slap somebody? Capricorns, did you do that? We have Capricorns who have done that, right? I mean, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, everybody help me out. Isn't Muhammad Ali a Capricorn? Can somebody check that? I believe Muhammad Ali is a Capricorn, right? So this energy here, I don't know, maybe you gave somebody a slap. Safran says, yes, he is. Ha! Well, 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 well. Sahara also says yes. Well, there you go. You see? So, you're giving somebody here a, Muhammad Ali, right? Maybe the name Muhammad is important, or Ali, right? Rick says a good slap sounds kinky. It does, right? Well, it is a Capricorn reading, right? So, you know, the kinky stuff, everybody. I cannot go into depth anymore because YouTube will not like it. So no kinky stuff anymore here, everybody. YouTube gets all, spastic, right? When we talk about ordinary things, everybody, right? I mean, the kinky stuff and the intercourse stuff, right? It's ordinary. We're human beings, right? It's ridiculous that we can't talk about that. But unfortunately, Rick, we cannot talk about that. I will try to describe it a little bit cryptic, okay? Where needed and where possible. But there you go, Capricorns. I think it speaks for itself, right? Do you see how afraid they are of you? It's ridiculous, right? And for some of you did slap somebody. You slapped somebody here. So yeah, now they're afraid or whatever this is. So this is Muhammad Ali, right? This is the Muhammad Ali version of Capricorn showing up here in the reading. Muhammad Ali, right? Hey, Zen girl. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, lightning fast. I put that one on private for a reason, everybody. I had to do that. Don't ask me why I had to do that. Okay? Okay. Do you want to go per zodiac sign to everybody? The final message, and then we're going to continue with new love and also finance, career, education, no contact. Let me know. Do you want to know per zodiac sign why they are afraid of you and how you will recognize them? Let me know. Can you put up your yellow hearts? By the way, thank you for the 49 likes. Can you like the video, please, everybody? Thank you very much for doing that, okay? And double tap that screen, please. And apparently you can hype the videos too. I saw that you can hype videos. If you could do that for me, that would also be amazing, okay? If you could hype them, yeah? Don't ask me where that is. It's somewhere in the video. You can hype the video, yeah? You would love that, everybody? I see all kind of yellow hearts. Okay, let's start with Aries, okay? Why they are afraid of you. Aries, why they are afraid of you. And what they really want from you. Ooh, Capricorns, you are the deer, right? Oh, I love this reading. You're the deer, you're the stag, you're the elk, you're makar in Sanskrit, right? Deer, stag, elk, etc. And the crocodile, the fish, right? Look. So they are afraid of your Bambi eyes. Some of you have gorgeous eyes or eyelashes. Or maybe you put some eyelashes on, I don't know, right? Others of you, you see these ears, right, of the deer. The deer is always on their qui vive, right? Alert. Look. So you're alert, you are aware. Do you see that? Of what's going on. Or you're saying, I see through you, or I see through everything. This is why they are afraid of you. This is you. They're also afraid of your love. There's a lot of green energy around you. Some of you have Aquarius in your chart. They're even more afraid of you. Others of you, your name could be Rel or something with Rel or Rally. Okay, what is it that they want from you? What they really want from you, whomever this Aries is? Oh, okay. They want to join you. They feel intimidated, but they want to join you. Ah, I get it. Aries doesn't like it that you are taking the lead. Aries is like, why are you taking the lead? I'm supposed to take the lead, right? If you don't know everybody in real life, scientifically, nature-wise, right? And anatomically also speaking, within the elephant group, everybody, the leader is always the matriarch. It's the oldest woman in the elephant group, and she leads. And Aries doesn't like it that you're leading. It's like, why are you leading? I'm supposed to lead here. I'm just saying, but you can lead, Aries. I just don't want to lead where you're going. I'm leading my own way. I don't need you to lead me. And again, everybody, just think about it. Aries is at the beginning of the zodiac belt. You are at the end. It makes no sense, everybody, following an Aries. Are you with me, everybody? Are you with me? It makes no sense. So this is why Aries is afraid of you, because you're just a small deer and you're leading. And maybe this is within women, okay? Because the elephant is always the matriarch, everybody. That's fact-based, how it works, okay? The elephants also are leading everybody to the source of water, right? So there's something about your water. They are afraid of it, okay? For some of you, this is your fountain of love that tastes really good. If you catch my drift, everybody. They are afraid. Maybe you're with an Aries. They're afraid to fall in love with you, or they're afraid that they love you more, or I don't know. Maybe they're afraid that you're pregnant, or afraid that you're going to do something here with the baby. Maybe take the baby away or something like that. I don't know, okay? Or the children. But what they want is the elephant, so they want to work with you. But you know, Aries is the baby, everybody, right? It's the first of the zodiac belt. So, you know, this is when they can hardly crawl, everybody, right? So Aries being the emperor, right? This is why, listen, everybody, why is Aries the emperor? Listen carefully. Why is Aries the emperor? It cannot crawl, everybody. So it needs other people to do the work. Are you with me, everybody? Aries is the emperor because it cannot do anything, everybody. It needs other people. They cannot even crawl. They're at the beginning of the zodiac belt, everybody. This is why they have an empire. Because empirical speaking, empirical, everybody, means practical, based on experiences, zodiac belt, first zodiac sign. They don't have any empirical experience. They don't have any experience. That's empirical, everybody. If you've ever done a study, research, you know what empirical means, right? You see that? There you go. So this, I don't have a bad Aries here, by the way. It's just, you know, they believe that they are the emperor, etc. But if you look at the zodiac belt, everybody, they can barely crawl. It's the beginning of the zodiac belt, right? So yeah, you can do whatever you want to do, but this is what makes them afraid, that you're just a little deer and you are able to do, right, other stuff, and they want to do that too, something like that. Let's see. Here we go. Thank you, Lightning Fast. It's in-depth field study, and it's also based on experience, right? It's practical, right? Practicalities, right? Research is done based on practical studies, right? And it's representative, meaning that there is a selection, right, of data, everybody, that is representative, right? And because of that, you can test your hypothesis, everybody, and then you can say that something is a methodology or not, right? That's what this is about. Or maybe you're into that stuff. I don't know. Maybe you work within research. I have no idea. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Taurus. Why is Taurus afraid of you? The spider. You're everywhere. And you're alone. Interesting. Taurus is saying you're everywhere, you're alone, but you're still everywhere. I have a Taurus that wanted to get rid of you, okay? They're afraid because you're still here and you're everywhere. People are still talking about you online, by the way. Taurus is like, why are you so famous? Yeah, Capricorns rule fame. You rule the industry, everybody. This is why I said, if a tarot reader says that you should not become cocky or you should get advice of somebody else from the industry, you rule the industry. You are the industry, Capricorn. That's you, right? So let's see here, okay? What is Taurus doing here? What do they want from you? You see the horse. Again, leadership. Horses are also about leadership, right? If you are a giddy-up girl like I am, or boy, right? Then you know, right, that horses will throw you off, everybody, if you cannot lead. They will throw you off their back, right? If you cannot lead, they will do that, right? So this Taurus cannot lead, everybody. It looks like you are... maybe you're famous, I don't know, online, the web, the World Wide Web. People like you, people see you. There's a lot of color here, right? So people feel enthusiastic about you because of you. I don't have a Taurus, by the way, with good thoughts here about you, Capricorns, because the horse is reversed. Be mindful about this Taurus, okay? Yeah. Be mindful. Because this horse is reversed, right? It's like the high priest here in the upright, high priestess, and then the high priestess small, right? It's like the Arabian horse versus the Shetlander. Yeah, maybe you don't know what a Shetlander is. Shetlander are little horses, everybody. You know, in the beginning, when you are like 4, 5, 6, right? You start on Shetlanders, everybody. Maybe you do. It's like a big, pet, a Shetlander. They're so cute. Okay. So this energy here, right, with spider, everybody, is somebody that you cannot trust, the Taurus, okay? The Taurus would love to be part of your network also. Ask yourself whether you want to do that because the horse is reversed. If this is somebody who wants to work for you or blah, 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 they're going to F it up for you. This is not a highest frequency Taurus, okay? And, of course, the horse is important. Yeah, next year is the year of the horse. Capricorns, whatever this is with Taurus, think twice. If you're going to continue with this Taurus, you're already struggling or you feel something is wrong, be extra mindful because next year is the year of the horse. It's reversed. You're going to have a lot of problems. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next one. Geminis. Why is this Gemini afraid of you? Whomever this is, right? Family, friend, co-worker, whatever, right? Let's see. Why is the Gemini afraid of you? Dolphin is reversed. Okay. And what does the Gemini want? The Gemini wants to be you. This seems to be a tarot reader, everybody, okay? Or a spiritual practitioner. This is somebody who's known online. You are the crocodile, you are mucker. This is you too, Capricorn. Sanskrit, you're mucker. This is you. So the dolphin is reversed, right? So why are they afraid? Because Capricorns, you're always smiling. They can't stand your smile. Maybe you have a beautiful smile. Others of you, your laughter, you're always laughing. The dolphin is known anatomically, everybody, natural speaking, right? And physically speaking. The dolphin makes X-rays, everybody, right? Literally. It can literally make a scan of you, right? This person, this Gemini, cannot make scans. They cannot get a scan of you, by the way. They're trying to make a scan of you, look. But they can't scan you. Whatever this is, okay? X-ray, maybe ray, or the X, or this is somebody who's related to your ex. This Gemini. I get Philly, Philadelphia. I also get Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is a Capricorn. Rico is also here, and there's something about dill. Dill, as in, the herb. Others of you, Dylan is important. Or Delano. or Delhi or daily. Okay. This Gemini is no match for you, right? I mean, honestly, right? Dolphin is even reversed. So I don't know what this is, but it's not even a dolphin, everybody. You're the crocodile. Um, you're not even busy with this Gemini, whomever this Gemini is. I don't know. You're focused on something or someone else, but not on this Gemini. It almost looks like this Gemini is in your belly, Capricorns. You've already eaten it or something like that. I don't know, okay. I don't know what that is about, Capricorns. It's similar to Jonah and the whale, right? But now it's dolphin and the crocodile, dolphin and Capricorn. Be careful, Capricorns. If a Gemini is trying to feed you something, okay, especially if it's fish. Others of you, Gemini is talking really bad about a Pisces or whatever this is, or whatever this is, okay? I don't know. Whatever this Gemini is doing, be extra mindful. They're not the dolphin. Yeah? And why they are afraid of you is because you're not giving it any attention, or you're looking away, or... I mean, you're literally saying, I've got other stuff to do. Do you see that? Something could also be a little bit too much. I don't know. Something is too much with the dolphin reversed, right? It's like a smile that is... it looks like a Joker smile, you know? Okay. Let's go to the next one, everybody, which is Cancer. Yes, if you're dealing with a Cancer, everybody, a Cancer. Yes, if you're dealing with a Cancer, whomever this Cancer is for you, I don't know. Why are they afraid of you? And what do they want from you? Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't have a bad Cancer here, everybody. I have a Cancer that wants to have peace with you. They're afraid of you. They're like a little mouse. And what they want with you is the butterfly. That's the angel Hagel. It's a harmony. Maybe something really big went into something really, something really small went into something really big. And now the Cancers are like, why? Why is this happening? Others of you, I don't know, the Cancer has a baby and it's looking at you. They want you to come in with the butterfly to bring peace, harmony. I don't know, okay? For some of you, you're the solution for this Cancer. Again, everybody, Cancer is way before you in the zodiac belt. So it's normal that they're going to ask you. All the zodiac signs asking you for advice or for you to help them out. It's normal, everybody. You're at the end together with Aquarius after you and Pisces. I don't have a bad Cancer here. I don't, everybody. I also have a Cancer that wants to reconcile with you. And why are they afraid of you? Because, like I said, something like escalated or something was made really big, but it's really small. It shouldn't have gone this far or something like that. There was no need to have this go this far or something like that. Yeah? So this is Cancer. Let's go to Leos. Leos. Let's see, Leos. You could be dealing with a Leo. You have Leo in your chart, right? Whatever this is with Leo. Leos. Why are they afraid of you? The butterfly. Peace. You're in a very peaceful, resting, recovery state. Leo's also afraid of you because you turned your back to them. You're going that way. What is it that they want from you? Ooh, they want the eagle. Okay. Leo is like, why are you not chasing me? You're supposed to chase me. You're supposed to give me attention. But you're going that way and they're going your way. Do you see that? And it's interesting because you both have wings, right? But your wings operate totally different than the eagle's wings, right? There's a Leo here that's trying to close the gap between the two of you regarding things that you are not on the same page about. Things that you say, things that you should have said, that were said, things that maybe don't make any sense. So you as a butterfly, you came out of the high sky, right? And you descended, you're more grounded. And the Leo is still in the high sky, right? And maybe this is exactly the point here. It's like a Leo's not accepting that you have changed, but they have to. They come in good, by the way. The eagle is in the upright. I don't have a bad Leo here, everybody. If you're dealing with a bad Leo, this is not the Leo that I have here. Or maybe it's not a bad Leo, Capricorns. Maybe you should, consider that. I'll leave that up to you, right? This is your reading, not mine. You can do whatever you want to do. But you know, right? I am a fan of Leos, right? You know why, right? So, yeah, I don't have a bad Leo. If there was a bad Leo, I would tell you that, everybody, but I don't. The interesting part is also that you see a little bit of yellow here. Do you see that? Do you see this yellow here? And that's the same energy that is here of them. Look. So they're really trying to get close to you. Maybe you don't want to, I mean, you can do whatever you want to do. You have free will, Capricorns. But they're on eagle level and you're on butterfly level. Maybe you want a Leo to ground. They're going to do that, everybody. They're trying, okay? I can tell you that this Leo is trying their best. Whomever this Leo is to you, I don't know. They're trying. They're trying to do their best to come to the ground. They're in their mind. They're in their mindset. They could be in their ways, right? Could also be a little bit stubborn here. And they just have to accept a new you, or that you do things different now. Maybe they're not used to that. Because, the eagle and the butterfly, I mean, the butterfly is here, right? And the eagle is there. Something's got to give, right? And you're moving that way. So you're saying, I'm not going up. You're going to come down to meet me here. I'm not going to do that, you're saying. So if there's a Leo watching here and you're dealing with a Capricorn, you recognize it. Capricorn is not going to go up. In other words, Capricorn's not going to go to you. You have to go to Capricorn. I mean, it cannot be too obvious, right? Okay, everybody. Let's go to the next one. That was Leo, right? Which one is the next one, everybody? It's Virgo, right? Yeah. Let's go to Virgo. Thank you, Andreda. By the way, can we make it 70 likes, everybody? Can we do that? Thank you very much, okay, for the 67 likes. Very much appreciated. Let's go, everybody. Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. My beautiful, beautiful Capricorns, Virgos. Whomever this Virgo is, or you have Virgo in your chart, right? Whatever this means to you. Let's see. Why is Virgo afraid of you? Oh, the dolphin again. Where did we have this one? We just did Gemini, right? So for all of you, check out Gemini that I just did. I will try to timestamp it later, okay? But this Gemini, let me take another one. The buffalo is here. They're afraid because of the buffalo. Buffalo is the most holy power totem shaman animal, right? So whomever this Virgo is, right? It's like they have to deal with you. There is no way not to deal with you. It's also big, by the way. What do they want with you, this Virgo, whomever this is? Oh, Gassiopi. Now you got to be careful with this Virgo. Oh, Gassiopi. Gassiopi. You have to be careful, everybody. When I say Gassiopi, everybody, or I say Gassiopi, right? I mean well, everybody. Gassiopi. Now, how many times have I told you the story of the dragon lizard and the bull? I'm going to say it again. Whomever this Virgo is cannot be trusted. I repeat, this Virgo cannot be trusted. I don't know who this Virgo is to you. This Virgo, I repeat, cannot be trusted. The dragon lizard, everybody, has inverted teeth, which is in the mouth. It's not like straight. It's like this. It's hooked. The teeth are hooked. Okay? What do they do in real life, everybody? This is factual base, anatomically, scientifically, nature-based facts. They bite the bull, the buffalo, in the leg. They have inverted teeth, right? Hooks. So then the bull or the buffalo tries to break free. The leg, everybody, is ripped open. You might be saying, but that's just a small lizard and this is a big buffalo. But that's the point, everybody. The wounded buffalo will not be able to heal because it's ripped. The lizard can wait months. They have so much patience, everybody. This is ridiculous. They wait months and then the buffalo is going to die because it cannot heal the wound. It will die. So I have a Virgo here that wants you to die. Are you with me, everybody? You cannot trust this Virgo, whomever this Virgo is. If this is not your Virgo, then this is not your storyline. Really simple, everybody. This Virgo wants you to die. But in order to do that, everybody, this lizard, right, must come to you first. And you should not notice them. But look, you're looking eye. You know who this is, by the way. For those who are dealing with a Virgo, you know exactly who this is, right? You're looking straight in the eye. Do you see that? You're saying, I know that you're here. I know what you're trying to do. Now, the dolphin is also here. Check out the Gemini reading that I just did, right? Because there are also messages in there. And this lizard, right, is trying to be like a chameleon. Do you see that in the background? It's the same structure of the skin. You see that? Yeah, be careful. This is the most, let's say, afraid person, everybody, this Virgo. This Virgo is so afraid of you. Yeah. Okay, also check Gemini. Yeah? Hey, Robbie, all of you, welcome, welcome. Letitia, good to see you. Let's go to the next one, everybody. We are going to do... What did we have, everybody? We're going to do Libras, okay? Libras. Libras, 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 Libras. Here we go. Let's see. Oh. Libras. Wow, they're afraid of you because of the sea serpent. You see everything. Capricorns. You see everything that this Libra does. For some of you, you know that this Libra is a snake, a poisonous one. You see everything. Look, you see, this is the eye, right? You see everything that this Libra does. Everything. This Libra could be trying to copycat you, or this is like, I don't know. Sea serpent, okay. What do they want from you? The nightingale, okay. Okay, I have a Libra here that literally wants to sing like you, talk like you. Look. You see that? Literally. And you're seeing it. So, although they're in the upright, this is a copycat energy. If you look at this blue energy, right? There's the sea, look. So, why is this Libra afraid of you? That you're going to find out that they've been copycatting you, maybe identity fraud. Oh, they've been talking a lot, right? Libras are good at that, by the way. They gossip a lot. They're always busy with other people. They always talk about other people. Libra. They rule community, right? So there you go. And they are afraid of you because you see everything, or you're gonna see it, or you're gonna find it out, or there's a Chinese astrology sign snake, or a water sign Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You might have it in your chart, I don't know, or they're gonna say it to you. Be careful, okay, if this Libra wants to make a deal with you, especially if it's about the industry. Be careful, Capricorns, you rule the industry. It makes no sense, everybody, to have contracts or whatever with people below you, unless they have anything else in their chart, right? And if they are, of course, right, good in their foundation, but this one, no. This one says, yeah, join me, you get a contract, record label, whatever, right? They steal everything, everybody. Literally everything. Even your look or whatever this is, okay? I also have a Libra here that says that they are a Capricorn. Ah, okay. This is a Libra, everybody, that is saying that they're a Capricorn. Why? Because they have somewhere Capricorn in the chat. But they're really a Libra. Okay, hey Harriet, hey darling. All of you, welcome, welcome. Good to see you in the chat, okay? Okay, everybody. Let's go to the next one. I think it's Scorpio, right? Yeah, Scorpio. Thank you, Andrea. By the way, can we bring it to 80, everybody? Can we bring it to 80? Thank you very much, okay, for liking the video, subscribing, everybody. Yes, we're busy now for an hour. Yes, let's see what we have for you regarding the messages that want to come out for you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, everybody, if Scorpio in your chart or whatever Scorpio means to you, right? Why are they afraid of you? Because of the beaver. The beaver is building, everybody. You're building and you won't give up, right? Building is also done by the beavers in teamwork. Very sharp teeth and mouth, right? So your words cut, right? And your words build. You literally build with your words, right? So you might have a beautiful voice, everybody, or you sing maybe even. Others of you, you could be into architecture, right? Any design that you do, whatever this is, right? This is what makes them afraid of you. I also have a Scorpio who doesn't like it that you said, I can be alone, no issue. Scorpio doesn't like that. That's a Scorpio that wants you to be dependent on them. Yeah, that's the frog. Yeah. Okay, I have a Scorpio that's crying here, okay? Who's pretending not to cry, but they're crying. Why? Because it looks like you're on your way, you're on your own way. And a Scorpio also has regrets here, okay? Look at these tears, right, in the sky. They don't want you to know that. This looks like an ex, everybody, or a friend or somebody that you disconnected from. And they used to have a very abundant life with you, Capricorns. And now you're building alone or you're building with somebody else. Frogs are known, right, that their chanting, right, brings rain, right? So I also have a Scorpio that's trying to do spells on you. So if you for no reason feel sad, you're like, why am I feeling sad about this ex? They're doing a spell on you here. And every time that it rains, they think about you or they do something here. I don't know, okay? Spells or something like that. I want to go outside in the rain, Keith Sweat, the artist or the name, I don't know. Others of you, somebody has a crush on you. The Scorpio has a crush on you. They're afraid of you because they have a crush. They're like, what if Capricorn doesn't want to kiss me and I still am a frog? There's a Scorpio here that has a crush on you. And this is why they are afraid. Scorpio also is afraid because beaver is bigger than the frog, right? You've grown. And they're like, I didn't expect that, or I wasn't expecting that you would grow without me, or something like that. Yeah? Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. You have it in your chart, or you're dealing with one. Why are they afraid of you? Whatever this Sagittarius energy means to you. Let's see. They have the moth, okay. They're afraid of you because you can move in the light and in the darkness, right? It makes no sense, everybody, right? Dark night of the soul and blah, 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 right? We don't do that here. Why? Because I've told you, everybody, a seed can only grow, right? If it's in the dark, everybody, it's in the shadows, right? It can never become a plant then, right? So we embrace that, everybody. We don't judge darkness or shadow or dark night of the soul. We don't have to do that, everybody, right? It's the duality that we live in, right? So the moth here is also, for some of you, you said to the Sagittarius, your energy is too heavy. It's too negative. I don't like that, or you're dealing with too much negative people. I don't belong here. You're pulling me down in some negative energy. I don't want that. So you released yourself, you moved away, or, they forced you to leave, or whatever this is, right? That's for some of you. What do they want from you? They want the dolphin in the upright. So there's a Sagittarius that's literally scanning you, X-rays, right? And they're smiling. If you look the light now, right? I don't know who the Sagittarius is for you. It's like, look, I changed my light. You see that? It's now colorful. It's not negative anymore, and it's okay, and blah, blah, blah. But what you wanted, right? All these colors might not be what you need anymore, Capricorns, because now you're in this white energy. Do you see that? So they're like, look, I have all these colors, blah, 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 blah. You're like, yeah, but we're now here, and I'm not there anymore, you're saying. So there is a Sagittarius here that's smiling. Like, I did it. I did what you asked me to do. But you're saying, well, that was then and this is now. And what I want now is not what you are right now. And that's the misconception, right, Capricorns, of people that want to change for the Capricorns. You should do that in the moment and not, when Capricorn is already in a state that, they moved on. For some of you Capricorns, you moved on, right? Because at a certain moment, Capricorns will say, well, I don't need it anymore. I wanted it, but now I don't need it anymore, right? And that's a difference, right, everybody? So do they have good thoughts here? Yes, dolphin is in the upright. I don't know what you want to do, Capricorns, because you're more in a black or white, right? I mean, there's duality, right? It's either left, right, up, down, black, white, whatever, right? And this one comes in, but I changed, blah, 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 blah. You're saying, yeah, but that's too much. And maybe that's the message, Capricorns. This person can never choose. Maybe they did not choose you. You choose, right? It's either black or white, you're saying. But they have all these colors. You're saying, yeah, that's still not a choice, right? It's easy to be in this energy, everybody. You never have to make a decision, right? But this one requires identity. This one requires literally saying, this is who I am. Integrity, right? That's integrity, Capricorn. You rule integrity. I believe who I am. I believe in what I am and what I can do. And that's either this or it's that. But it's not this and that and this and this and this and that. Because that cannot always be the case, everybody. Because then you don't have to make any choices. It's easy in life, everybody. Right? And this is when you don't have loyal people around you, Capricorns. People are not loyal, everybody, because they don't want to take a stand. That's the quintessential message, right? We have Capricorns. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, everybody, or you have multiple Capricorn in your chart, right? Whatever this is with Capricorn. Why are they afraid of you? Ah, the turtle is reversed. Okay, you're not on the run. You're not hiding. They don't like it that they can't minimize you. They don't like it that, they're afraid because you're not afraid. A turtle reversed, right? You know the story, everybody. They have the same radar as the shark, right? So when they get into the water, the shark is there. You're not afraid. You have no radar for a shark. You're not afraid of sharks. You're not afraid of them. So that makes them afraid. What do they want from you, this Capricorn? They want the stingray. Okay. There's a Capricorn here that wants you to acknowledge how amazing they are, but you're like, nah, there's nothing special about you. But look at me. I am the stingray. And look at me, my tantras and my chakras and blah, blah, blah. You're saying, listen, it's 2025. Pluto's in Aquarius. We are beyond chakras and tantras and all that stuff. No, but look at me, blah, 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 right? So this Capricorn wants to have acknowledgement here. This is also copycat, by the way. I mean, you Dubai, this is eBay, right? So the copycat in you, whatever this is, they want to be like you, right? And this stingray is in the upright. It reminds me of the potfish. I don't know what a potfish is called in English, but it's kind of a whale or orca size fish. And when they sleep, everybody, those big fish, right? They don't sleep like this in the water. They sleep like this, like pillars. So this Capricorn here sees you as their pillar or something like that. And they genuinely feel like by copycatting you that they're doing a good thing. What they're doing, everybody, the more you copycat, the more you lose your identity. I'm going to tell you something, everybody. Listen carefully. Aries is at the beginning of the zodiac belt. That's your identity. The more people copycat you, Capricorns, the whole zodiac belt, anything before that, you haven't mastered that. So if this is a Capricorn, this one is effed up, everybody, right? Because on Capricorn level and you're still trying to copycat, then you haven't mastered Aries. If you haven't mastered Aries energy, everybody, come on. Then it's even below Aries, right? That is who this Capricorn is, everybody. Always remember that, everybody. When people try to copycat you or mimic you or, you know, all these crazy things like swap destinies, all these people who also believe in that, right? They are beyond Aries, everybody. They're not even in the zodiac belt. No sign, no zodiac sign, no spine, no zodiac sign. Remember? Interesting. No spine, no zodiac sign. Remember? 7 years ago, no spine, no zodiac sign. You see? And the turtle is reversed here because you have no connection with this one, with this Capricorn. Or you disconnected from them, or there is no connection. Or the connection that they want with you, right? Look, all these chakras and tantras and blah, blah, blah. Again, it's Pluto and Aquarius. Been there, done that. It's not special to you. You see that? So, yeah, there you go. That was Capricorn. Aquarius, everybody. Aquarius. You have Aquarius in your chart. You're dealing with an Aquarius, everybody. Whatever this Aquarius means for you, right? Let's see what we have here. Aquarius. Oh, they're afraid of you because of the cheetah reversed. They don't like your pace, Capricorns. Whether you go slow or fast, they can't keep up with you. Aquarius is the multiverse, right? It's beyond you, Capricorn. So if an Aquarius is afraid of you, it's because they can't get a grip or hold on you. And they can't. Cheetah's reversed. Yeah, there's the lizards. This is what they want. There's something here with Virgo and who was it? Gemini, right? Gemini, Virgo, and Aquarius. Be extra mindful, okay? Because something is wrong here. Lizard is here. Just go back for the storyline. In this case, they can't catch you, right? Look, they can't bite you in the legs. You're not here, you're not there, or you were never there, or you're not in reach or something like that. You're out of reach or something like that. That's Aquarius. Pisces. Why are they afraid of you? They have the swan reversed here, okay. And what do they want from you? The camel. Ah, okay. Pisces is in love with you. Says, Capricorn, I love you. But you know what? I'm not going to chase you. You're going to chase me. Why are they afraid of you? Because they love you. They love you like crazy. Look. The swans are reversed. And they're afraid that you're not going to chase them anymore. They're afraid that you don't love them as much as they love you. The camel is like, it's in the night, right? So they're cold in the desert, right? In the night, everybody, it's really cold, right? It's freezing. They're freezing without you. Like literally, Pisces is freezing without you. Like literally. Others if you freeze, right? Anhalten, Polizei, or something about police or coppers. Something like that. Yeah? Okay, everybody, let's go to New Love. Shall we do New Love, everybody? And you can let me know in the chat. Give me a number, everybody. How many scenarios I should check for New Love. And you can check a number then. Yeah? Can you spam me in the chat, everybody, with your numbers? Yeah? Let's go from number 1 to 10. And then I will select those scenarios. I will take the oracle cards, by the way, regarding New Love coming in. Yeah. Let's see, everybody. I'm going to count to 10, and you just let me know which numbers, and then I'm going to select a number in the chat. Yeah. Thank you, Andreda. Let me, by the way, pinpoint that immediately here. Let me pin the message. There we go. Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for doing that, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. 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 Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's Sabrina. That's going to be 8 scenarios, everybody. Yes, I'm going to do 8. For all of you, I can tell you that all of these people want to invest in you, okay, with number 8. 8 is also at infinitum, right? It's the 2 of Pentacles, which is you, Capricorns. And it's also Leo. You could meet this person in August. Others of you, in the winter, you could already meet them or you're going to dream about them. Like literally, look. Number 63 is important for some of you. 63. Okay, everybody, here we go. Let's see what we have for the Capricorns. The Capricorns, please. Capricorns. Okay, number 1, everybody. Here we go. If you chose number 1. Oh, the 1 is reversed. That's interesting. If you chose number 2. The Whirling Goddess is reversed. If you chose number 3. Revolution is in the upright. If you chose number 4. Celestial Teacher is here. Ooh, beautiful. Number 5. The Royal You is here. That's really good. Number 6. The Snake is reversed. Number 7 is 2 cards. They're closed. I will show you that in a moment. And number 8 is also closed. Okay. Capricorns. If you chose number 1, number 1 is reversed. Look. So, number 1 reversed, everybody, is of course number 2, right? So this is the number 2 that you've been expecting. If you've chosen number 1, everybody, or if this scenario speaks to you, right? Then you're saying, I don't want somebody that's only focused on me. I want somebody to have a life. I want somebody to have friends, leisure time for themselves. I want somebody to have a good connection with their family. And then I want to be part of that life too. But I don't want to be the only one or somebody that's obsessed with me, has no own life. I don't want that. So you want somebody to be independent and then still be in a relationship dependent on each other. If you say that is my storyline with number 1 card here, then 5, 6, 7 is important, okay? The import is important. This is like an import department or importing. And this is also the 2 of Cups, right? Some of you are celibate here with this first card. You've been saving yourself for the 1. And if you want to have babies, by the way, there's a baby that's going to be born here, by the way, okay? I mean, this looks like somebody who's giving birth. Do you see that? The light here from the heart space is coming out here of the womb. The baby's going to be born. So I don't know whether you want children or babies. If you've chosen number 1, that's a big yes. You're going to have a baby. It's going to be a boy, by the way. Yeah? Things are coming together, okay, for number 1 in a very symmetrical way. You look alike, you do things alike, you laugh alike. There's a lot of things that you have similar here. Number 1 looks really good, okay? And you could also meet in May, June, and July, and August. For all of you, by the way, but in this one, May, June, July, and August, yeah? The second is the Whirling Goddess. Number 30 is important, or 03 or 3 is important. She looks beautiful. Look at this art. I love it. Look. Gorgeous, right? The Whirling Goddess, right, is for those of you who've chosen number 2, or if this resonates, you're at a standstill. Nothing is happening in your love life. Everything is at a standstill, and you're like, where is this person? And what's going on? By the way, these two look similar, by the way. I love it. It's a different card, right? But, oh, let me show you. I love it. So many different decks, right? Look, they look similar. Look. Gorgeous, right? But if it resonates that your life has been at a standstill, no love life, some of you also isolated, don't really want to talk to people. Some of you, by the way, artists, you really draw or you really paint or something like that. The whirling goddess reversed is movement. But the movement can only come in, Capricorns, when you have acknowledged the storm. I don't know what this is, but you still need to acknowledge a storm. Whatever this is, I don't know. Acknowledgement doesn't mean that you need to cry or be sad. Sometimes it is, right? Not too long, of course, right? Because otherwise you lose yourself. Moon is the prison of the soul, right? So emotions literally kill you, everybody. Right? If you do that too long on a structural basis, people get depressed, burn out, all that stuff, right? But the whirling goddess here for you means this is an energy of a storm that you haven't seen or that you need to look in the eye. In other words, if you don't look at the storm cannot move, and then this person cannot come in. I don't know what it is. Capricorns, you will know. When are you going to meet this person? At the end of any month. Around the end of any month, if somebody's going to ask you for a dance party, like literally dancing, go. At the end of the month. Any month, yeah? Number 3 is revolution. You're going to love this person. This person is a rebel. Rebel is you, right? Capricorns with the devil. The devil is the rebel. And Rebel is also a song, right, of David Bowie. He is a Capricorn, right? Revolution. So this person is exactly what you want, need, what you desire, what you hope for. Somebody that you are amazing with intellectually, also desire-wise. Somebody who gets you. Somebody who matches. Somebody who is patient with you. Somebody that loves every inch of your body, regardless of your tiger stripes, regardless of whether your hair is looking good, regardless of whether you have shaved your legs. This person is just crazy, 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 crazy about you. It could be a Gemini, right? Revolution, everybody. Prince and the Revolution. Revolution, Rebel is also Capricorn. Could be a Gemini, Capricorn, this person coming in. It could be Moon in Capricorn, Moon in Gemini. And I also get something with Italy, if you're going to go to Italy. That's for some of you. Others of you, this person's name is Luther. And for some of you that are watching, this person is Asian, and in particular Maluku. And I also have somebody that's an electricien, like electrician, or somebody who is an engineer. Or you are. Somebody's name could also be Vera, or Vera. And this person is not far away from you, everybody. Ver in Dutch means far, okay? This person is not far away from you. I don't know why. Maybe it's Maybelline. There's something about makeup or Maybelline or Mabel or Maybelline. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah? And I get something with Tori. The name Tori. For those of you who speak Sranang, right? Tori. Tori is story, everybody. So something about the story or history or her story. Okay, this is really an exciting person. Okay, number 3. If you selected it, a very exciting, beautiful person. You could also meet them through your siblings. It's like your sibling has a friend or something like that, or I don't know. Your sibling says, yeah, I have to go to work and I need to be at this drink, can you go with me? Yeah, I'll go with you. There, this person is there. Very, 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 yeah. This is equivalent to a partner that you seek, Capricorns. So this is beautiful. This is, I think, the most beautiful up to now. But number 4 is somebody here that you will recognize from everybody. Because there is a prediction in your family that your mother or your grandmother has done. That's for some of you, or a tarot reader has done. Which means before you see this reading, it was already done. Not a new one, before it was, done, right? So you already, when you watch this reading, you already received it. You received a message from your family that you're going to meet somebody and where. And yeah, this is also really beautiful, everybody. It's in the upright, right? I mean, celestial teacher. So this is the most spiritual connection up till now. And there's something about similarities between your mothers. So maybe your mother's name is Mary. That person's name, the mother name, is also Mary. Or maybe your mother grew up in, I don't know, Finland. Your mother also grew up in Finland. Something like that. The similarities between you, the two mothers of you. Beautiful energy, by the way. Love it. Let's see what we have here. We have number 5, the Royal You. So this is somebody who comes in with everything, especially if you like the bling bling. This one has it. This one has everything arranged in their life. And they go to all the finest places and spots, not because they want to look as a monkey in an eBay dress, right? But because they really have money, right? Right? When people are too exaggerating, they have no money, right? This one has money, everybody. This one is authentic and looks real, right? No wigs, no cake face. Everything is real. This one comes in really good, okay? Beautiful family. Legacy of family also, right? This one comes from a wealthy family. You will know that, everybody, right? Because of the way they speak, everybody. What they have, assets, right? They traveled the whole world, etc. And they look quite authentic, right? They don't look anything like a hoochie mama or a hoochie papa or a guy that wants to dress up in an eBay dress, right? So this looks really good. 16 is important, whatever this is with number 5. This is going to be a really romantic person also, very creative. And yeah, this one is in it for the long run, okay? Number 5, the snake is reversed. If you've chosen number 5, everybody, or if you're focused until next year on other stuff, then next year this person's coming in. If you particularly chose number 5 and everybody, then this year is not going to be the one. You need to be extra careful because these are leeches, everybody. These are people that are poisonous. The year of the horse, next year, new love is coming in. Why? Because you have to separate the poisonous snakes from the holy snakes. Yeah? 2 cards for number 7. We have Shine Brightly reversed. And we have Potential reversed here. Okay? For loads of you, number 7, you've always been alone, Capricorns. You were not accepted, you were excluded. You're shining too brightly, of course, right? So yeah, people don't like your potential, right? So they didn't accept you as a child. They still don't accept and respect you. You're too beautiful, gorgeous, handsome, pretty, genius, intellectual, right? So now this person comes in with real communities, real people, right? Not people that are jealous, have hidden agendas. These are just, normal people that want to connect, want to have a beautiful connection with you. So whoever's coming in has a beautiful family, has a beautiful community. Everybody's going to love you. And they're going to be glad that this person is with you. They're going to say that you're really authentic, really genuine. They love that. It's a beautiful card, this, by the way. Look. Very serene, right? Serena could also be important. That is number 7. By the way, if you want to have babies, you get 1 miscarriage and then you get 3 children. For those who want to have babies. Number 8. Number 8, there you go. I've been telling every storyline, right? Authenticity, genuine. Look, authenticity is reversed. Whomever this is coming in with number 8, everybody, is authentic. This is not a copycat, somebody who wants to be like you, somebody who talks like other people. You know, right, Capricorn, sometimes you have these people, they just talk like other people. They have no own words, right? They have no own intonation, right? They're just like a parrot, right? Talking like other people. This one is so genuine that it's going to be very fast that you're going to move in together and get married. People might even stop you to marry this person. But it looks like you're going to do it anyhow. Yeah. This is, by the way, somebody that is really good with legal stuff, okay? Whomever this is, could be a judge, could be a lawyer, could be anybody, right? They're into legal stuff, whatever this legal stuff is. So number 8 is a very intellectual, authentic, genuine person who has a real identity, not a personality, an identity, right? You're going to love that. Why? Because personality is, everybody wants to look like everybody. For instance, that example with Shadia Khan, right? She already looked gorgeous, everybody, but the cosmetic surgery is because she become a face, right? That basically looks like Kim Kardashian, right? Everybody who does plastic surgery looks like Kim Kardashian. They all have one face, everybody, right? This one is so authentic, right? Whatever this is, regardless of cosmetic surgery, right? This is just who they are. And you're loving it. You're loving the authenticity. Okay, everybody. That was new love, Capricorns. Yeah. Shall we do some money messages? Shall we do that? Let me take the deck here. Bear with me. Okay, let's get you some money messages. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Thank you, by the way, in the chat. Double tap that screen, please, for me, okay? Like the video, subscribe, everybody. Also hit that notification bell, press all. So when I go live and when I upload my videos, everybody, you get them all. I hope today, everybody, because I've been uploading lots of videos. Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, I believe. Maybe even Libra, I don't know. So I hope they can be released today. Yeah? If you want a birth chart reading, everybody, make sure that you go to goddessdragontarot.com. Yes, you can change your whole life, everybody. Yes, all predictions are in there and many, many other things. For those of you who got your ex back, by the way, congratulations. Also for those of you who listened to No Contact because of that. Others of you who bought a compatibility birth chart reading, right? Somebody said to me, there is this stupid tarot reader who constantly copycats everything that you do, GDT. And now apparently she has a reading about compatibility long term. Yeah. You should look at her, everybody, okay? She looks like a shit show. Of course, she's going to copycat, right? These are people that have no creativity, everybody. They all want to be, Satan's favorite. They don't decide. We are the devil, right? We decide that, right, Capricorns? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we have regarding your money messages. Here we go. Money, please. Can somebody put in the chat Capricorn money messages, please? Capricorn money messages. Here we go. Let's see, Capricorns. We have a Knight of Swords here. We have a Six of Pentacles here. We have an 8 of Swords and a 5 of Swords. Whew, what's this about? A lot of strife here. And I have a lot of swords here, Capricorns. Let me see. Somebody's talking about timing here. Capricorns, you are time. Don't let any tarot reader tell you what to do with time because you rule time. Right? You rule time, Capricorns. So you already know what the best timing is. You rule that energy. Saturn is Chronos. Chronos is time. That is not Sagittarius. If there is a Sagittarius tarot reader telling you that, again, they're stupid, everybody. They don't even rule time. You rule time. Yeah? So maybe somebody with all these swords wants you to overthink time, everybody. You know the right timing. And if you want to know about the right timing, you ask a Capricorn. And you'd ask a high vibrational. Again, everybody, a Capricorn that is obese and tells you to lose weight, that is not a high vibrational Capricorn. Yes, if they cannot take care of themselves, they cannot give you messages. Really simple. Yeah? There is a car outside. How do you say that, everybody? It's honking. How do you say that? Toeteren. There's a sound going off, like an alarm or something like that. Oh, it stopped. Okay. So what I'm saying is truth, right? Why is that? Why was that sound going off of the car outside? Some of you, this is a Cancer. Ah, Three of Pentacles. What I'm saying is truth. Ah, Two of Pentacles. Oh, what I'm saying is truth. Ah, look. Ace of Pentacles. That's all you, Capricorns. You are the biggest coin of the deck. Everything that I've been saying up till now is truth. This is all you, Capricorns, okay? Having said that, oh, did you see that? I tried to put it back and then boom, it flew out of my hands, right? Five of Swords is here. There's a lot of people here that are jealous of what you do with your money, how you make your money, why you're so wealthy. Wealthy, everybody, and healthy is a definition that you make, not somebody else. So if you're happy, everybody, in your apartment, or 4x4, or in your little cabinet, or in your little, how do you say that, maybe even a hut, I don't know, whatever you have, right, everybody? Your little cottage in the wood, I don't know what you have. If you're happy with that, that's wealthy. Nobody decides that for you, right? And maybe that's the message here, Capricorns. These are all people that are bragging. I have this, I have that. Who cares? Jesus. Right? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. These are all people that are full of lack. It's Taurus energy, by the way. So these people are lying, everybody, whatever they're doing, right? This is the monkey, right? That is a guy in real life. The tarot reader, right? That is then, you know, copycatting everything of Dubé, but has no money, everybody. Wears wigs, is a guy anyhow, right? Can't compete with a woman, right? The Five of Pentacles is like having nothing, everybody. Whatever this is with the Five of Pentacles. Do you see that? And maybe somebody's saying, yeah, it's just a cottage in the woods. Hey, listen, whatever you like, Capricorns, is what you like. If that is your wealth, it is your wealth. Nobody decides how wealthy you are. Nobody. You decide that. Right? So I have all these swords here. Maybe people trying to change your mind, or maybe they trying to tell you that what you have is little. Yeah, so what? Who cares? Jesus. I have a lot of jealousy. We started with the Knight of Swords here, so this is an attack on your finance, okay? I don't know whether you're dealing with issues here. If you need to have a reading against black magic, everybody, a birth chart reading, which is very specific, everybody, then buy yourself one. Go to goddessdragontarot.com. Yeah? Let's see, okay? Why is there so much jealousy and hate and spite here? It's ridiculous, everybody. Why? Yeah, Nine of Swords. Swords again. Somebody's doing everything to make you feel worried. Okay, and what's it to them? I mean, Jesus. The Ace of Wands, okay. They get some sick satisfaction if you're doing really bad. But you have the King of Swords here, so... maybe somebody's trying to create a lot of problems for you. Somebody from your past. Some bodies, people. Yeah, there you are. You see, you're reversed. So I open it up and there you are. Or you were closed, I should say. Well, you're close, right? So the joke is on them. The joke is on them or on these people. There seems to be something from your past here, okay, about a lot of people here that don't want you to have money. You're the King of Swords and you're the King of Pentacles, Capricorns. I mean... I've told you that many times. You're at the end of the Zodiac belt, everybody. All these people haven't mastered themselves, right? These are all petty cash people. People that live from other people's, struggles. Don't make any sense. Why would you want to do that, right? You do have two aces here, Capricorns. So any new beginning, maybe that's the issue. You're doing your own thing, right? identity, not personality, right? And maybe that's the issue here, that you don't want to listen to all these people. A lot of talking here, by the way, gossiping here about you. And it seems to be done out of revenge because the Knight of Swords is here. So, the Ace of Pentacles, the 2 and the 3 is you, Capricorns, yeah? So the message is here, focus on yourself. You represent coins, you represent, the pentacles, right? Give me other message, please. Money coming in, incoming money. We have the certificate, we have the diplomas, we have the bull. If you're doing a course or education, slow and steady wins the races here with the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time, Capricorns, you rule time. Take your time, whatever this is, okay? 6 of Pentacles is here, and there is the 8 of Swords again. I don't know, are you worried about something, Capricorns? This one is closed. 9 of Wands. We have a lot of fire showing up right now, and the Ace of Swords. If you're worried, Capricorns, it's really simple. Be clear about what you're worried about. And then ask yourself, is this my worry or is this somebody else's worry? If this is not your worry, then you should not be spending time on it. And then you're wasting all this fire on worries. 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Spend it on the Ace of Swords, on the 2 of Wands, looking forward. That's if this is you. If this is not you, somebody wants you to be stuck. They don't like it. Loads of you have diplomas, right? You did university, all the stuff, right? I mean, dumb people around you, right? They don't like it that you have your certificates, you have your diplomas, your bulls, you're registered. They're not. So, yeah, I have a lot of jealousy here, Capricorns. Yeah, there you show up again as the King of Wands, and I have the 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Everything is going to be just great and fine, everybody. If you make sure, Capricorns, that you're not overruled by worries. Worries are also in emotions. It's ruled by the moon. Moon is the prison of the soul. Soul is the sun. Work with the sun. Yeah? Okay. Let's get other messages for you. Capricorns, do you want no contact? By the way, let me see that here, okay? Let me just put it in here. No contact. No contact. We also have all life areas. We also have ancestors. And we have spiritual path, yeah? Now, this is your reading. You tell me what you want, right? You decide, everybody. Let me know. You can vote now. Meanwhile, I'm taking a sip of my drink. We also have what you need to know, by the way. We didn't do that. And we also have the 7 days, everybody. 7 days of what you need to know. We can do that later. Let me see. I see all life areas. Okay, that's the highest. At no contact is 21%. Yeah, okay. Let's do all life areas. Okay, I'm going to combine it with astrology, everybody. So this is Capricorn astrology, Capricorn horoscope too. Yeah? We're going to have different decks again. Thank you. We're already at 93 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Can we make it 100 maybe? Wow. Thank you very much, okay, for the 93 likes. So much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. Yes. Okay, let's see, everybody. Let's see what we have for the beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart. Even if you are a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Cross-Watcher. And even if you don't have it anywhere in your chart, if you say, this is my reading, well, hey, 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 by all means, have a blast, stay and watch, everybody. Let's see what we have, yeah? Let's see, Capricorns, finance. Fire is reversed. Don't burn your money, Capricorns. Be extra careful of a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or somebody that wants to burn your money, okay? First message, finance, career, education, health, love, spirituality, sexuality, sensuality, beauty, food, a secret that somebody's keeping from you, your family, And yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, your ancestors and your overall energy and the foundation that you have here. Overall energy here is Mars reversed. Okay, Capricorns. Um, we're going to work with your astro pretty table. All of you, you're going to get your messages. But if you bought your birth chart reading, there are extra messages in there for you personally, right? So for those of you who bought your birth chart reading, your astro pretty table is important. Check the final two columns, okay? Now, for the new love, the lovers, people that come in with good energy, if you want to initiate, increase your blessings, start something new, even if you want to reconcile, work things out, everybody, don't check the final column, but the column before that. If you have Aries or Leo or Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with these zodiac signs, extremely good energy, okay? And then check not the final column, but the column before that. You will see what to do, or you can recognize these people. Also, new love coming in. And that's for those who have Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Gemini in your chart. Yeah? You have, by the way, a lot of cards here that are reversed, Capricorns. Yeah. Your card is even reversed, Capricorn. And your foundation. Okay, for all of you, check whether you have, in the astro pretty table, right? Check whether you have Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn in your chart. Multiple time, maybe Capricorn, I don't know. Check the final column. You will see why these people hate you, why these people don't like you, or maybe are doing black magic on you, or why you're stuck, or why they are against you. All the haters energy, right? You will see why. You might even recognize them. And all of you check Moon and Sun, Mercury, and Saturn and Pluto. Yeah, all of you. Yeah? And check the final column again. And also Mars, by the way. Now, let's try to clarify. I'm going to take this deck here. It's a single deck. Your overall energy is Aries, Capricorns. Which means, Capricorns, that there's something going on here with your body. There's something going on here with your face, with your identity, and whatever you're doing, it's good for you. So keep doing that, okay? Because it's in the upright. Mars, however, is reversed. So if you're changing something about your appearance, your body, your face, your detoxing, maybe cosmetic surgery, I have no idea. People are angry. So there we go again, unfortunately, Capricorns, with a lot of people that are angry at you and afraid of you, okay? Mars reverse is they're trying to attack you, but Aries is in the upright. They cannot attack you. It is impossible to attack you because they have things here that they want to happen to you. So they're fantasizing about what could happen to you, bad stuff. But then Aries is in the upright, and they don't know that you have already mastered that. So you know how to deal with these people, with the situations. It's in the upright. Like I said, right, Muhammad Ali is a Capricorn. Maybe you're about to give somebody a slap. Maybe you're a kickboxer. Maybe you're a fighter. Maybe capoeira, karate, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu. I don't know. Penchak I don't know. Let's see, okay? That's the first card that you have here, right? Aries in the upright, and your overall energy is Mars reverse. So for the people that are trying to attack you, they're just not, they're below Aries, everybody. You're Capricorn, right? So you're reversed here, and Libra is also reversed here. Some of you, you're not with your family. You're not good with your family. They have beef with you. You have beef with them. Whatever this is, there's a family or there's a community issue here. Something also has not been solved here, Capricorns. And with Capricorn and Libra reversed here, and Aries in the upright, right? I think you just accepted the situation. This is like, fine, we can't be friends anymore. Fine, my mother doesn't want to talk to me. Fine, my dad hates me. Fine, my brother is a shit show. Fine, fine, fine. I just leave it like it is. So with Capricorn and Libra reverse, Capricorn is ambition, everybody. It is also karma, right? Libra is dharma. So you're literally saying, listen, I've done everything that I could have do, right? And that's just how it is. And, you know, if people did me bad, they did me wrong. Okay, so it shall be, right? You know that you deliver karma, so you don't have to do anything, Capricorns, right? You don't have to do anything here. Let's see. Why are you reversed, Capricorn? Why is you reversed? Okay. Why are you reversed? Somebody says, why is you? I don't know. Okay, let's see. Why is you reversed? Why are you reversed here? The Hangman. Something here about somebody that betrayed you in your family, your community, golf club, hockey club, I don't know, book club, work. Somebody betrayed you here and you're done with this person or people. It's like, wait a minute. Why did you betray me? I accept that you betrayed me. And yeah. Somebody could also be accusing you, Capricorns, of something that you didn't do. You're saying, listen, I didn't do that. I have nothing to do with that. Why is Libra reversed here? Four of Pentacles, you. And Taurus. I told you, right? You released something here. It's like somebody else's mess or something like that. You're like, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with this, man. Leave me alone. Right? You have Aries in the upright, which is really good. That's your overall energy, right? So your body, your mind, your identity, your appearance. Of course, right? The way you start things, right, is really important. Aries is also the art of war, right? And Aries keep it 300, right? There's no filter with Aries. So whatever this is about with Aries, you have no filter, Capricorns. Let's see. Maybe you're with an Aries. That could also be the case. Or you have it in your chart. Let's see. What is this? The Queen of Wands is reversed. That's the jealousy, right? Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. I have lots of people here, Capricorns, that are just jealous of you. The Nine of Wands reversed. Interesting. So I talked about war, right? Did I not say that? These are reversed. This is like people want you to go to war. You're like, why? Why? Explain to me why again? Yeah, because everybody's holding this wand and you should do it too. You're like, nah, I ain't going to do that. Everybody is against this person. Yeah, fine. I ain't going to do that. Why should I be against this person? Yeah, because everybody does that. Yeah, I'm not everybody, you're saying. You see that? The Nine of Wands, by the way. This is all Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, yeah. It could be a fire sign here that's really jealous because maybe it's just as simple as your body or your appearance. Maybe your face. If you've been experiencing rashes or, I don't know, pimples, somebody's sending you this bullshit, okay? Also, somebody wants you to get angry. You're not angry. You're not even in this war, everybody. There is no war. There is no battle. You say, I have nothing to do with that. Maybe they're trying to convince you, you know, to be pro this or pro that or con this, con that. You're like, listen, I got nothing to do with that. So you're distancing yourself. Your Taurus is reversed here, by the way. So let's see. Your ancestors are saying Taurus is reversed. Be extra mindful of people that are lying, Capricorns. If they are online, especially tarot readers, right, regarding trading, be mindful, everybody. Now, you know me. I am a corporate boss. I have my company for many years. You know who I am, right? You know what I do. But be careful. Taurus reverses people that are scammers regarding crypto, trades, stock shares, options. Others of you, there's a Taurus that you need to be mindful of, or your ancestors don't want you to be with this Taurus, or whoever this Taurus is. Taurus is also next to Leo, right, which you have here in the family. And you have the sun here also. Yeah, there's some jealousy here, Capricorns. Taurus and Leos are the most beautiful, pretty, right? Your ancestors are saying, don't deal with ugly people. Ugly is not only appearance, everybody. It's about what people do. Actions, behavior. Yeah? Let's see. Hey, Letitia. Hey. Good to see all of you, okay? Thank you very much. By the way, everybody, can we bring it to 100 likes? Can we do that? Can we do that, everybody? Let's see, okay? Taurus. Taurus is reversed. Let's see. The Lovers is reversed. And the Ten of Swords is here. For some of you, this is a relationship, Capricorns. This is a relationship, and with Taurus reversed, somebody could be with you because of how pretty you are or handsome. Ten of Swords is, and the Lovers reversed is your ancestors saying, don't go back to this person, because they're only with you because of something, but not because of love. The Lovers is reversed. I also see that your ancestors are saying, somebody says, yeah, I made a wrong decision. I'm sorry. I gave you Ten of Swords. Yeah. I'm sorry, your ancestors are saying, but where are they here? They're not there to help you, right? Are they? So this is a no-go, everybody. Thank you for the 100 likes, by the way. Yes, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. So Capricorn, be mindful about this. By the way, there's double Gemini here, okay? Double Gemini and Taurus energy here. Ten of Wands reversed. Okay, there's a very clear message here. If you're going to take this person back, Capricorns, that's your ancestors saying, okay? Could also be Sagittarius, Gemini, Taurus, could be anybody. This person is bringing in more stress. And behind the flowers, behind, the smile, there's a lot of stress that they're bringing back, everybody. Be mindful. It's reversed. Your ancestors are saying, do not greet and meet this person ever again, please. Because it's only going to be worse, yeah? Unless you like this energy, they're saying. Up for you to decide, right? By the way, the world is next, and it's you're alone here. So they're going to come in and they're going to leave you again. You decide, okay? You decide what you want to do here, everybody. Let's go to your money, because you have fire reversed, so you cannot trust a fire sign with your money. Others of you, don't burn your money, okay? Be careful. Let's see. Yeah, the Nine of Swords is here, and the Three of Cups is here. And you have the World reversed here. So something is not over yet. Some of you have to push through. Whatever this is, you're going to be successful. Three of Cups is here. Do you see that? You're going to be successful. The Nine of Swords will disappear, but you have to push through. If this is about something online, everybody, you haven't done everything yet. There's something online here regarding a financial opportunity for you. Yeah? There's a Sagittarius at your work that's extremely beneficial for you, or you have it in your chart. Sagittarius is focus, right? Sagittarius also Kismet, Maktub, Destiny. Whatever's going on with your work here, you're going to get what you want, need, and desire, okay? Aquarius has a position here in your education. So if you're ready to do something new here, by all means, do it, everybody. Aquarius is here, is blessing you. Let me see, okay? Finance, career, education, health is Pluto reversed. So something is going to heal here really good. Or if something's going to happen, you're going to heal very fast. Also, somebody's not going to die, okay? Pluto's reversed. There's still an option here. There's a solution. But it requires here Gemini energy. So you need to talk to a professional. You need to talk maybe for a second or a third opinion. Gemini, right? Maybe it is a Gemini that can help you out. If there is something here about dying or a health issue. In this case, there's a solution. There's a doctor or something like that. Somebody could also have Saturn in Gemini, literally, or Pluto in Gemini. Love life, Saturn is reversed. Some of you want to be single, you don't want to commit. Others of you, I see you changing your mind. You don't want to be with this person anymore. Yeah. Aries is also an individual energy, right? It's identity. Aries is not a zodiac sign that easily, gets into a relationship. Even if they are in a relationship, most of the time, Aries is alone, everybody. So maybe you feel alone. Saturn is reversed. Others of you don't want a relationship anymore. Maybe you have Saturn in Aries. I don't know. Six of Cups is here. Yeah, it's like you've been to so many emergencies, so many hurt stuff. I don't want it anymore. If you're in a relationship, you stand on your ground and just saying, this is what it is. This is what I can give you. I expect this from you. Are we going to do it or not? Spirituality, you have Mercury reversed. There's a Libra or a Virgo here that doesn't like it that you're spiritually really strong. And be careful, Capricorns. Somebody wants you to do something here, but is it spiritually something that you want? It's like, hey, take this Monica Lewinsky cigar. And then Mercury's reversed, think twice. If you need to sign something, think twice, okay? Or maybe you should ask a professional. Earth is reversed here. So this is the intercourse and the sensuality. Yeah, loads of you, you're single Capricorns. You're not doing anything here. You find your spiritual path even more important. Yeah. Some of you are studying. Maybe you study law, right? You're studying. You're focused here on yourself, not on relationships. Beauty and food. I have a lot of jealousy, Capricorns. The sun and the moon both reversed, really. Somebody's doing death spells here, okay, on your beauty. Yeah. Leo is here. Look at all these people behind you. Do you see that? Beauty, handsome, pretty, appearance, whatever this is, right? Success also, of course. Your family has Leo energy. So for loads of you, you are the most beautiful child in the family. Most pretty, most handsome. Leo represents the soul of humanity, right? Look, you are. There is Leo in the background, the sun. Look at you. You're saying, yeah, I am. I am the most beautiful, pretty, handsome child of our family. That's true, you're saying. Okay, there you go. You represent the soul of the family. There's a Leo, by the way, in your family that really loves you. Whomever this Leo is, they really, really love you, okay? They're crazy about you. Everywhere you go, Leo's with you. Look in the background. Look, maybe this is your ancestor. I don't know. Look. Everywhere that you go, this Leo is in the background with you. Do you see that? Could be love also, everybody, or an ex. Let's see, everybody. Let's go to the final messages here. And then we are done with this reading, everybody. I'm going to keep it to 2 hours. I see that there's not a lot of people here, by the way. So I'm just going to wrap it up, everybody. And I think I'm going to do Leo in a moment. Yeah? And maybe even Sagittarius, I have to check. Final messages for you regarding all life areas. What you need to know. What you need to know. Capricorn, somebody is checking you out. Somebody is real friendly with you. Look, real friendly. Like, hey, look at it, all right? But what are they doing? They're checking you out. How much money do you have? How do you make your money? How is your business so successful? I want that too. Why do you have everything? I don't have everything. Well, because you're a Capricorn, you're the Ace of Pentacles. You rule the industry, everybody, music, whatever, right? You don't need nobody's advice. If it's a Zodiac sign beyond Aquarius or a Pisces, right? Or a Capricorn, it's on the highest level, you're good to go. If it's below you, everybody, no. They cannot advise you. They're not part of the industry. They don't know. You rule the industry, everybody, and Aquarius and Pisces are beyond that. So they could advise you about that, everybody. There's not a lot of people left for you, right, Capricorns? Because you have the Capricorns, the Aquarius, or the Pisces. They are the only ones that can genuinely advise you with something. And again, if the Pisces looks like a shit show, I mean, I've seen tarot readers, everybody. I don't know, they have a thumbnail, everybody. And then the video starts, you see their face. It's like, wait a minute, that's not you. Something is wrong, right? In this case, it was a Pisces looking like a shit show. And Pisces really looks like a shit show if it's a low vibrational one, right? We already know that. And of course, if it's a highest frequency, they are drop dead gorgeous, right, everybody? We also know that, right? Yeah, we're going to wrap it up, everybody. I'm going to do Leo. I don't see a lot of people here, right? So I'm also going to look, Capricorn, on what is needed. So if I see during the reading that less people are there, then I'm just going to switch to another zodiac sign. Yeah? Which I'm going to do, by the way, in a moment. Yes, because I'm going to go to Leo in a moment. Let's take this deck for you. Final messages, okay, regarding the week, Capricorns. You can also buy your tarot weekly readings. Yes. And you can buy also a subscription. Then you get 4 weeks, everybody, for the price of 3. Birth chart readings are available. If you want to change your life, you want to know what's in the future, everybody. And if you want to plan and organize your life, then you can do that too. Yeah, you can buy them, everybody, on goddessdragontarot.com. Yeah, let's see. The week, everybody, for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, Capricorns. Phew. There is a lot going on here for the coming week or the moment that you're going to watch this reading. On Monday, somebody's lying. The Gemini, Aquarius, or somebody's lying here, okay? You need to be patient this week. Because I also have a Tower here. I have a 5 of Swords here. I have the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups. I have the Devil reversed. That's your own energy, by the way. So, Monday, somebody's lying. Instant hardcore. Don't trust them. If there is any bad communication or information or emails or letters or whatever this is, right? Leave it for that day, everybody. And then on Tuesday is the best day to deal with anything that you need to arrange here, okay? Because Monday is like also ghosting, blocking, whatever. You can expect that on Monday. On Tuesday, there's love here. So be patient with yourself. Why? Because on Wednesday, the victory is here. On Wednesday, you're going to be, I'm so glad that I didn't take any action out of my emotions on Tuesday and Monday. On Wednesday, you're going to be, oh, I'm so glad that I didn't do that. Yeah? Then on Thursday, the devil is reversed. If somebody could cancel you, it's like a date or plan. Somebody says, yeah, I can't come over or I can't see you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to meet you. Catfishing is also here. Be extra mindful, okay? Especially if you spot that on Monday. Maybe you're going to have a date on Thursday. They're not going to show up or this person looks nothing like their pictures, everybody, okay? And then on Friday, I have somebody wanting to make it up to you. The advice is not to do that because on Saturday, Sunday, you have issues. You're mad here. So this is like somebody who has an appointment with you. They don't show up. Then later on, they say, okay, I will be there. Whether it's love, business, finance, romantic, it doesn't matter. They F it up, everybody. And then on Saturday and Sunday, the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups reverse is huge regrets about something. Are you with me, everybody? This is a very important energy, okay? Yeah? 8 of Pentacles, put the work in yourself. This is also about work, right? About routine, about your health. Make it a healthy week, everybody. Don't get distracted by all these people who have issues, dramas. This is also somebody here that's calling you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They have an issue with this person. They have an issue with that person. They have an issue with that person. None of your business, everybody, right? Maybe it's your friend. Maybe it's a client. Whatever this is, right? Keep it on a low, everybody. Keep it limited to whatever is needed. But don't let it distract you. 8 of Pentacles is here. I also have people here that are going to say that you can't do something here, Capricorns. There's an 8 of Pentacles awaiting you. You can do it. But these people are just all negative people. So, and then the Tuesday, somebody says, yeah, but I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, Capricorn. I really feel like this and this and that. No, you're hating on the Capricorns. And you don't want Capricorns. Maybe this is about a relationship, Capricorn. Maybe somebody says, I don't want you to be with this ex. I don't want you to talk to this person. Make your own decision, please. Somebody does not want you to reconcile, by the way. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups reversed. They hate it because somebody gives you good intercourse here, good cuddles. Maybe you fight now and then. I don't know what the severity is. That's for some of you, right? I mean, if this person is a habitual liar, cheats and lies, everybody, yeah, of course, right? It's going to be an issue, everybody. And if that is not the case, everybody, then you might want to give your person a shot because people around you are really difficult because they hate your person because this person maybe, I don't know, forgot to wash your underwear. Okay, you're angry. Why did you not wash my underwear? You told me that you were going to wash my underwear. Now I have no underwear. Okay, everybody. Is that an issue for you to split up, break up, divorce? I don't know, But somebody says, now you need to split up, break up, divorce. Capricorn, he or she did not wash your underwear. Go, file for divorce. Okay, everybody. That's the kind of energy that I have here, okay? Let's see, Capricorns. Let's see. The Lovers is here. The Nine of Swords is here. I told you the Star is here. For some of you, it's not as big as it seems. You know your situation, everybody. Again, if this person is lying, screaming, plotting, you're crying, blah, 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 you know what time it is. If that is not the case, do not listen to other people. Yeah? This person forgot to wash your underwear. So, okay. That's it. By the way, that's the example. Okay, I don't know. You can have any example, of course, right? Maybe you're saying, I don't even wear underwear. Astro Pretty GDT. Okay, good. Some people don't wear underwear. Okay, hey, listen, whatever you want, Capricorn. I don't know. Capricorns, this is your reading. I am going to do Leo now. Yes, thank you very much for being here. I hope you had a blast. Yes. I see that there is not a lot of people, everybody. So that's the new rule. When I go live and I see that YouTube, for some reason, is not giving notifications, I just go offline, everybody, and I do another zodiac sign. Yeah? Thank you very much for being here. Yes, Capricorns, leave a comment, by the way. The next time I will select somebody for a free reading. Let me, by the way, quickly see here. Let me see everybody, okay? For the previous one, right? Let me see. Yeah. 49 comments. I'm going to select some people out there, okay? Yes? Yeah, let's do that. Manifolding My, I'm going to start with you. Free readings. If you want a free reading, everybody, just leave a comment, okay? And you might be selected. Manifolding My. Ooh, the Four of Wands is here. Happiness. The Princess of Pentacles is here. And Death is reversed here. Okay. Manifolding My, the Four of Wands is here. So somebody here is trying to end something for you, but it's not going to happen like that. It's not possible because you have the Four of Wands. Also, be careful with your mood. Somebody is trying to bring you mood down. Mood is reverse doom, right? Emotions, the moon. Somebody could have done death spells or moon spells here on you or on a family member. The Four of Wands is in the upright, okay? Which means that happy times are coming in. Also, protect your house, okay? Let me quickly see here. In the previous reading, I also have Sabrina. You can leave as many comments as you want, everybody, in the previous video that was, right? So you have to do that in the video, everybody, not in the comments. Sorry, in the comments, not in the chat. Let's see, okay. Sabrina, message for you. Ooh, the Hierophant is here, the Ada. Ooh. Okay. Sabrina, you're going to get a message here, okay? You've prayed for something or someone. It's coming through. Yeah, you have death too. But somebody has been doing death spells here. There's somebody here, I don't know whether it's a Leo or a Sagittarius or a Taurus, that's either going to give you a message, you need to listen to them, or they are the jealous person here. They don't want you to have something here. Something beautiful is coming in here, okay? Eight of Wands, the Hierophant. Yes. Let's see. Let's go to the next one. We have Marissa. Marissa, message for you. Here we go. Six of Wands is reversed. Ugh, the moon is reversed. Marissa, there's a lot of people that are doing spells on your moon spells. Yeah, revenge. When Leo shows up, right, it's because of your beauty. The moon is reversed, right? So that's the sun. Leo, beauty, the soul of humanity. Yeah, there's a King of Wands even reversed. And the Hierophant is here. Make sure that you check the people around you, okay? Because I have people around you that are not your friends, darling. I think you already know that. I also have an ex of yours here that is watching every move that you're making, is asking people about you, is watching you constantly, okay? That is for Marissa. Yeah? And then we have the final one, everybody, which is George. George, yes, thank you, by the way, all for leaving a comment. If you want to have a shot, everybody, for free reading, just leave a comment as many times as you want to in this video, and then you might be selected. George, you have the Four of Swords reversed here, the Seven of Cups. Oh, the Three of Swords, George. If this is not you, it's somebody else, but I have a broken heart here, and then smiling, but you're not happy. I have an issue here with moving forward or just progressing in life. George, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or whether you want a reconciliation. Both are possible here. Death, by the way, for all of you showing up, right? Which means beginnings and endings, right? You are change, Capricorn. Scorpio is beginnings and endings, right? You are the world, right? Death has no change, everybody. It's beginnings or endings, right? So for you, George, I don't know whether you want to reconcile, you want a new relationship, and whatever you are processing here, okay? Go through it. You have to go through it, because otherwise this Empress is not coming in. Whatever this is, I don't know, maybe you're dealing with a loss here. Whatever this loss is, it's going to be just fine, but you have to process it. Processing it, everybody, means that you have to put the work in it, right? You can't just say, oh, it happened, let's forget about it, and then tomorrow I go to work again. Doesn't work like that. Okay, everybody, this was the reading. I see 111 likes. So much appreciated, Capricorns. Thank you very much. I'm going to do Leo now. Maybe there are some Leos now that are available. Maybe not. We'll see how far we're going to take it. And maybe I will do Sagittarius live too. Yes? Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Buy your birth chart readings, your holy events, everybody. Send an email, gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times 8. Or go to goddessdragontarot.com. Yes, thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.